right, welcome everybody. This is going to be Mission Night of Nights. Looks like we're going to be going live here pretty soon. This is a Postscriptum One Life mission.
Roger. Thank you.
It's loosely based on the paradox that happened on the invasion of Normandy. So these are the U.S. right now, outlined in blue. I'll be following them for both rounds. We can go over the teams real quick. For the U.S., we've got Lawn Darts as your commander. Aethel and Vindication are squad leading, and I think Alpha Guido is doing something. I don't know what he's doing. And then for the Germans, you have Storm as your commander over there, and Oddball and Boogie as squad leaders. So that is the leadership layout here. So just a brief overview of what this mission is and what the U.S. has to accomplish. They basically have to destroy 2 of these 3 AA positions, and I'll circle them right here. You've got one up here in the northeast corner, one close to where they pair-dropped, and one over here on the east side of town.
Is that where it automatically dropped your guys? Yes, this is where it automatically dropped us. Oh, wow, okay.
And they're surprised that the drop is so close. So let's go ahead and fly over to where the U.S. landed. You can also see some red dots there in the distance as I get closer. Those are the Germans. They are... looks like they chose to spawn one squad up to the north side of the map in a place called the Trenches, and another one in the town itself. So you missed the pair of drops, but I'll get them for next round. I didn't know that they were starting so soon. And you see they have dropped here, and they've dropped pretty close to where this AA position is. Let's just fly down to it and take a look. There it is right there. It is right there. So welcome everybody. I hope this is a good mission tonight. This is just round 1. We got another round coming up once they finish this one. I'm Xbit. I'll be the commentator tonight. I am the manager for mission development. So I write most of the ops and pretty much every single Postscriptum mission. And so if you got any questions about op design or mission design, pop them in chat. Otherwise, welcome, and hope you enjoy the broadcast tonight. And we are pretty close here. I think less than a minute. Oh, now we're live. Okay. And as expected, the U.S. are collapsing on the gun. The Germans are heading out of the west. Let's see if they set that charge and can destroy this weapon or not.
My fire team get in trench.
Confirm. Alright. Put a TNT on it, everyone else drop.
Also,
this is not the egg I thought we were fucking talking about.
Yeah, okay. Well, fucking get it then. What's the range on this, the radius on the TNT? What's the radius?
Just get far, not back.
Alright, just fucking back the hell up.
Hey,
Not
down.
fucking far enough, dude.
Yep. Oh, we've got some contact here.
Alright, Vindy. Make sure you just carry them and hold them
And Storm is your German commander for this round. He isn't engaging. Oh, wow, he got Sebi. Oh boy. That's grenades and counter grenades going out. We've got a whole bunch of people on the ground that are not going to get back up unless the medic can get over here. That's one little difference between our squad operations and our Postscriptum missions is we do allow revive in Postscriptum, but both teams have limited revives, as in they only have one medic. So if the medic's nearby, they can probably get these guys if it's safe. If not, yeah, it's just like in real life, man. You're not coming back. That was a pretty intense initial engagement there. So these guys are in a standoff. It looks like these guys are going to be closing in here. And the U.S. forces have split like a little northern fire team up here. And the Germans are at the AA position.
3 update on progress.
we'll see what happens here. This will be kind of fun to watch a little bit of trenching going on here.
Single contact. Rifle, did you say you've got contact on the AA position? Yes, one single contact. Roger.
You can hear the U.S. Aethel over there.
The one is suppressing for the northern elements.
He has got eyes on this position. He sees probably Boogie poking up out of the position, but he hasn't seen these guys down in the trenches yet.
Mind your HE guys so he doesn't get killed. You'll need him to get in there on the position.
So we'll see what happens here, how the U.S. approaches this.
Copy.
This is probably going to be their base of fire. And everybody's focused on each other here, and this is going to be their flanking element. This is going to actually be the assault force coming in. Oh, actually on the U.S. side already.
Command, I'm seeing movement around the 4-1.
He's in check, 2-0.
I'm sure. Just mind yourself and security.
Looks like that, what I'm guessing is the assault team is just holding. And they're waiting for some good suppression to build up here. Or they haven't decided that they've got fire superiority yet.
Scratch 2 on the AA position. Give it up. 3, I've got mines when you there are going to sweep past down to the barn and then get down to put fire on AA from the outside.
I think I heard the U.S. has a Browning over here. Let's take a look to see if one of their guys has it. Oh, I heard something heavier, but I was wrong. Not the first time. Alright, well, it looks like their assault force is moving, and they're moving away from the objective. While these guys are at a standoff, let's take a look to see what these U.S. forces are doing over here. Looks like they're just taking shots when they can, shooting things at opportunity.
Squad 4, be advised.
Just
Contact
holding in
northwest
cover,
of
looks
machine
like.
AA position. Roger,
Probably
northwest.
pretty smart. I don't think it's advisable for them to go into
Scratch that, north.
the town alone. But they gotta watch out. They're getting angles on the U.S. here now, so they're gonna have to find a different place to hold up. Let's see what this U.S. flanking force is doing. Looks like they're doing a full 180 on them here, which is an interesting choice. I don't know if you know this, but bullets, when they come out of your gun, they tend to shoot in the direction you're shooting, which for the U.S. is going to be here to here. So they're going to be shooting over their friendlies. I don't
Communication,
know.
what's your numbers like?
I don't know if they've got... Is there a trench in some place over here they can get into?
Roger, you able to fall back in the line to your northwest?
What's the plan here? What do they got going on?
Yep, we've
Using the defilade to move up?
Awesome. Alright, good work in the initial position. We'll
Maybe
keep
get
you in
over the
reserve.
road? I don't know.
Once we've got the AA position
I'm
down.
guessing. We'll just have to watch. You hear that? That sounds like a Browning. Oh, that's the MP40. Alright, well, I'll stop and watch the action for a little bit.
Squad 4, most of their eyes are on us. I see 2 contacts heading towards us. Roger, are you able to push the actual AA position 3, or at least your guy with the HE kit? I think we might be able to push. I'm going to start pushing. Roger, and where are you getting pushed from? Just straight out to your west? Repeat your last. You're getting pushed from your west?
I don't know what the plan here is. Oh, here they're starting to move now. Okay. I thought for a second they were waiting for the other blue forces to meet up and have a force size advantage on this, but I think they're doing a good job. They just need to keep up sporadic fire, keep the Germans' heads down, keep them all looking one direction so they can sneak in the back door here. But I think Boogie's the squad leader over here. I think he's probably told his guys to keep a little bit better security. They've got
Squad 3, this is command.
they got James here looking the right direction. Zaki's over here watching the flank.
Don't get your HE guy killed. It's very important. I'm having my element push onto it and attack first. Copy.
See where they got the 42 set up. I don't see it anymore. I wonder if they lost the 42. Not hearing it. I hear a lot of car fire. Apparently he's decided to fix his bayonet. Oh, here they go. Here comes the assault. There's some wicked shots going off here. James just got pegged from Garrett. And the assault's kind of slow. Oh, and now a grenade gets a little shrapnel. Chicken goes down. This position's getting squeezed, but it looks like the force on the opposing side is taking some hits too. Oh, Zaki gets nailed. The Germans are getting whittled down here. Take those off.
Alright, ready, let's get ready to push.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Jump to smoke it.
I feel like smoke's not that great.
You guys should have the advantage here. They've got the M1. The Germans just gotta pick their spot, man, and just hold out with that Cardinate 8 bolt action.
Squad 4, they're retreating straight towards you. They're retreating north to south.
Yeah, their assault's kind of stalled. Momentum's lost, and now the Germans are starting to pick better spots.
Communication. New mission for you. I want you to send your combat engineer with me to the north. I want you and your other element there that's left to escape. Alright, we'll come with you then. Your job there is to probe the church. Don't get killed, just make them know that you're there so they don't send any reinforcements north. Sounds good.
Only 2 Germans left. And this guy makes a run forward and gets nailed. Oh. Paratroopers are doing work here.
What do you guys see?
Nothing right now, it's clear up to me.
Squad 3, this is command.
I threw a couple frags up there, I haven't heard anything since.
Eiffel. Go ahead. If you can spare a body pair to head south, I don't want any Germans retreating from this AA position. I prefer to kill them here before we push on our next objective. We're pushing right now. We're gonna cut them off right now.
Come down this hill.
Roger.
I'm alive.
I know, the power of modern medicine.
There you go. You see a medic. He's patching at the
Unfortunately, I think Nova's dead.
White milk up there.
You know.
Yeah.
overwhelming force here. They just need to close in on Boogie and take him down. Once the U.S. destroys this AA gun, then they can collapse into town and take one of two objectives, one of them being the church and the other one being the crossroads near hotel at the south of town, if you're familiar with this map and layer.
Set up on the next side. Watch our south then. One contact. I got him.
Kill.
Get a perimeter.
Meet.
Guys, I want you to look north. Am I supposed to plant?
Alright, come in, we've reached the AA gun, we're gonna destroy it.
Oh, wait.
Roger. Well done.
Yeah, one sec. Follow me.
He's being very particular about where he's putting this for some reason. It's gonna go boom. The explosion radius in Postscriptum is a little bit larger than squads, so some of these guys might actually get tagged by it. No, not like the last one.
Alright, good job, 3. Well done.
Alright, so that AA
Thank you.
gun's
AA
down.
gun down.
So let's go ahead and
Alright,
take a
we're
look
gonna be
at the...
halting. Let's assault church. How's it look there, Vinny?
We lost a guy coming in, but only have light resistance in the north.
Oh, looks like Vindy's team over here has got
3,
loaded
I'd
down
like
also.
you to move to crossroads to 316 and start moving
Supreme's
south onto
down.
church.
Oh boy.
Our objective now is to take and hold church.
German grenades are really doing
Copy,
the job
command.
here.
Moving west to the crossroads and south to the church.
Correct.
So the U.S. objective now, as you just heard it over the command, is the take the church, this location here. They just need to get inside, clear it out, and occupy it, and then they can hold there until the last German is cleared out. It's no small task, though. So
Don't crawl, it makes way more noise.
Crouching on something. Oh my god, I can't see anything.
Bazooka nerd, come here.
he spotted somebody in the tower. He doesn't know there's a guy right
Yeah,
next to him here,
you're
though.
Oh
About
shit,
that.
he's dead. Okay, yep,
Yeah.
let's keep going. Crawl during this section because there's a guy in tower.
Who is this over here in this bunker? Imanaz. Imanaz definitely hears these guys crawling around here.
There are enemies in the tower, one of them.
Just on these bushes
Roger,
right
one.
here. Unless you got a frag, you can toss it straight
Yeah,
up in the
hold on.
air.
That's
Fuck,
gonna hurt.
You're dead. I'm sorry.
And there goes the U.S. team over here. Remaining U.S. forces are up here. I'll just give you an overview here. This is the Germans and how they
Start
hold the
moving
town.
at a reasonable click.
So, still pretty even. If the U.S. can get in there, though,
Hey,
and
Phil, if you
assault
wanna
the
come
church
in,
quickly, I think they'll be able to take this
split you
one and
guys
hold
up and
out to
come in
the
a
end.
slightly different vector. We're going to take the MSR.
Copy, I'm gonna hook south right now, actually. See if I have 2 rain working for me.
Alright, I'll see if I can get a bit of fire set up and keep them distracted on our side so you can get in there on the church. So make sure all your guys know the church is now the objective.
Copy, I'm gonna follow the hedge road that is straight south of us. Try and flank them from the east.
Roger.
movement in Church Tower. They have eyes on us. They have eyes on us.
Roger. Start shooting at 'em.
Yeah, Postscript's not forgetting at all when it comes to these things. As you can see, this guy was spotted. And enough gunfire in there. He was in a window frame and got nailed. You got this U.S. force up here. It's trying to push down this trench.
Command, we're moving in through the fields. I have a southern end. We're gonna try and flank.
Understood.
Alright, let's see if we can cross the road. You can get on the other. Shit.
Oh, yeah, there is a brown.
Don't do what I just did.
No, that's a bar still.
Oh, you can go under the road.
You break your legs?
Maybe.
MG42 southeast of the church.
Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the first round here of Night of Nights. Got any questions, just post them up. I'll try to answer them. Things like electronic warfare and squads. I mean, on the ground, one guy dedicated to electronic warfare in a squad.
The church is to move up probably through these bushes.
Maybe in 10 years.
Yeah.
See what this is. It's just laying down suppression. He doesn't actually see anybody. Maybe he does. Maybe a guy's pointing it out for him. It's interesting that the U.S. has chosen to come here. Notice the lighting, of course, from our viewpoint, you can see the lighting, but it's very bright out here. It's almost daylight.
Command, we're scratching that approach from the east. We have eyes on there. We're to the south of it.
It's definitely keeping the U.S. Slowed down, though. They're keeping their heads down. They don't want to get picked off by a 42 round. Got a 3-man team here, and he got command with his Browning here, or bar in the back. I think if U.S. times this right, waits for all the forces to get here, they... Oh, never mind. It's not a 3-man team anymore. It's 1-man. Jeez. Top of the hour, Legacy. Top of the hour. It's just round 1 right now. Round 2 will come up as soon as one side wins the round.
He's in the bunker.
Shit, I'm reloading.
Reloading. You see him?
Yeah, I was shooting at the wrong bunker. It's kind of hard to tell what's a bunker out here at that distance. It's interesting why these guys got out of the trenches. I didn't see that or hear that. But, I mean, let's just take a look at the trench here and look at your approach.
3, we're doing the best can here to make ourselves look as big as possible. How goes your progress?
Cut left here in the bushes and he could have been right up on the church.
Complicated. MG42 has very good eyes on that east approach, and we're taking pot shots from Rifleman.
Let's see what's happening here on the east side here. This is where the U.S. has the most forces ready to go into action. They got some open ground to cover here, so they either need to use these trenches or go up and over.
Alright, I'm gonna try to send it.
And they pop down a smoke. What the game plan here is.
keep moving, keep moving.
You can see those splashes coming down here. I think these guys up here in these buildings got some eyes on them really well. They're running across this moonlit field that has nothing. Yeah, he's
Not
reloading.
the AA position, right? It's the church I need you to get onto.
Yep, pushing.
Even from this other level, you can still see him clear as day. Huh. Crazy. Well, they're gonna have to get deep into these trenches, otherwise that house with the multi-level, so it's gonna
Alright, we finally found a good terrain pushing up.
pretty well hemmed up. They're not gonna be able to move anywhere.
We've got them shooting back at us. I'm not sure if we're really doing
Actually,
a good job
we're in a
of
pretty
protecting
bad
us.
spot
We're
here.
not. That's
I
about
really
the best
don't
we
see
can do.
them gaining any ground on this with the Germans up in that house there. Yeah, right paint over the top. You just gotta use a little bit of aggression here. Oh. It's what happens when you turn around and look the wrong way, I guess. You get one in the back for your business.
I think the medic will be able to get you.
These guys are actually pretty lucky that the Germans didn't decide to put that 42 up in that house. That thing would have wrecked anybody coming through these fields and these trenches.
We got guys from west.
And the US is just held up now. They don't got anywhere to go. I'm just trying to take shots now, try to pick their targets. See if we can't make it past one or two guys here.
Ready? Okay, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, go. And that was all the bullets I had in that clip.
Put another one.
Alright, you're suppressing me now.
Nice. All you have to do is close your eyes and feel for the squad lead. That actually worked. Woohoo! Alright, so let's move up with him. Let's go. Get into that. Oh, what is wrong with this area? I can't move.
See what you have is stage 2 terminal alleys.
Alright,
Luckily for you, I have something for that.
got the medic up here. Gonna be able to get this guy up.
Oh, I understand.
I think I already mentioned it, but that's one difference between our squad
Hey,
operations and
come
our
back. You didn't take the pill.
post-scriptum missions is that each team gets
I
a
got 2 clips left.
medic
And
and
I
they can
will ask you to
revive
call
until
me in
they
the
don't
morning.
have the means to anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's just because post-scriptum
I
is
think I
just
deserve a medal
really
for that,
unforgiving game
Enemies
as far
on
as
top
of,
the rifle
my
action
frag
is
him
Frag him
right
with a
there.
frag grenade.
just like
Focus
that.
west.
I'll frag him with a
West,
frag
west.
grenade. Yeet.
As I say, I've only
This
got 2
trench
clips
is this
left,
high
so
spot
if
here.
we
It's just
I got
killing
one.
them.
Hang on.
Nothing there. Catching them up.
Yeet times
There you
2.
No,
Did it go down? Where is it? Put that in.
still, it's stuck on your kneecap.
He's still shooting.
There you go. I think.
Thank you. Alright, let's
So
get
there's a
some
person ahead of
suppressive
us,
fire
and
now.
I don't think I can get Aethel, because Aethel might be full dead.
We have frags to frag out Aethel's pod.
Yeah,
Frag
he's
his
dead.
pod.
No, he's dead.
He's dead.
And now we redetermine chain of command. Get the fuck out of here.
There's no way to.
It's just us. Let's
Can't
walk
get out
over.
of
Let's see what these other guys are doing. These guys are kind of stuck in this trench over here. Man's over here with this bar.
If you see us get killed, you light it up, right?
Roger.
Just gotta use the terrain, get a little closer. Stay low. Try to stay out of the 3D environment here. When you got these guys up on these roofs and second stories of the buildings and stuff like that, it just makes it really hard to make any progression, especially when you've got like these straight on trenches looking right towards the windows. That's pretty much what they can see from up here. I mean, anybody's pokes up, you can see that helmet. You're gonna get shot at. You got this guy over here with binocs that's taking a look at to make sure that nobody's using the other side of this field over here. Yep, that little team over there is just stuck. They're gonna have to figure out how to break that and get out of there. Meanwhile, this little three-man team over here from the U.S. with the lawn darts, which is the U.S. commander, is making a little bit of progress using these trenches. Or
yeah, it's just in front of us here.
Like
I wonder if there's anyone still in it.
Drainage ditches.
Is that
there's a trench. There's a trench just south of me. Cartel, I need you to run in there and point your gun in the direction that I'm looking along the trench line. You want to be quick and get down in the trench as quick as possible.
Trench across the road. Alright, I need to take a break. Take a drink.
Alright.
Alright, yep.
Covering.
Alright. About to move. Is it clear up there?
Yeah, looks good.
Alright, moving behind you.
Following.
Alright, that was definitely gunshots.
Yeah, it's coming from
Were
the
those
church.
directed at us?
No, that's three.
Yeah, that little team out there's got the focus right now.
Yeah, do you want to down this trench, or do you want to go south?
I'll clear the trench. I have nothing.
Alright. Cartel, go with him. Just head back up.
Right behind them.
Cartel building on the right. I'm clearing that to clear the trench.
Roger.
This building's clear.
Imanaz is still sitting over here. Hasn't moved. I was able to wipe out the last pair that came through this trench.
Looks clear down the trench.
Roger.
Well, Partisan and Cartel might be able to do some work here. They're working pretty well together. Looks like the lawn darts is pushed right up into the yards. Gonna run into somebody here. Imanaz goes down.
Alright, it's got one in the church, obviously, still.
Well, your nightmare got him. US has still got that pair over here, so let's see if they can. Nope, no. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, they're aware that these guys are over here now.
Is it just me and you? Oh shit.
It is so good.
Well, captured the church.
Yeah. Valhalla. Valhalla awaits.
Hold on. I want to cut down that fucking G42 before we have to take that.
Any smokes?
I have 2, but do we really want to give away our position?
I wouldn't do it.
No? Maybe use them as a distraction? I'm gonna move to that
Okay, what
wagon.
are you thinking? Okay.
I don't know.
I'll cover, hold on.
I was definitely taking fire to the south, I just don't see it. It's an SMG though. Fuck. Yeah, they got pinned.
I can't see it.
Uh-oh, here comes the grenades.
Oh! God.
Wow, hit twice and not dead.
Now, there's partisan over here. What's he gonna do?
Ладно, пошли.
Eventually the Germans are gonna get bored and they're gonna want to push this position.
This position fucking sucks.
Just give you an overview here. Partisans held up in this house, and he's the last US up, it looks like.
Fuck! Oh, okay. Well, this is just icing on the cake of my day, eh? Why am I talking to myself, huh? Oh? Ah, блядь.
Yeah, I think that I think the last guy should just give it the good old charge
Oh,
of light
fuck, I'm
brigade.
going to the church.
I saw Zabari go on a tear a few ops ago. He was the last man standing. Can happen again. Yeah, crawling does give it away. Well, there you go. That's round 1 of Night of Nights. So round 2 is coming up. Hopefully we can catch the paradrop. We got a GG yet. Am I missing somebody? There you go, GG. Alright, well, we're gonna blow the map. Round 2 coming up. Let's see if maybe the Germans playing as the US this time can accomplish the full objective of knocking out the AA guns and then occupying the one of two positions. So you're gonna get those squads set up so they can paradrop, and I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, guys, just assign kits for next round. This is just to help speed things up a little bit.
Do we go? Is it just?
So for your German kits, basically.
Are we doing the 3 squads or just the 2?
We're gonna roll with just the 2.
Okay.
Alright, Vindy, you can have the platoon medic this time in your squad.
Okay.
Squad leaders, let me know when you've handed your acts out. Alright, one check.
Do you know when each of us are gonna be starting?
All good here.
Alright, excellent. Vindication and Aethel, your squads will be starting at the church.
Alright.
Your mission is to secure the AA position to the west, or kill any Americans who are out there. Don't hang out in the church. It's important that on live, start inside the church, push out of it, spread out. So I want you on the south side of the road, so leave the church heading south, then push west. Vindication, you just push straight out of the church west. If you want to send a few guys north to envelop the western AA position, do so.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, overall, do you want me to keep north of the main road? Or should I cross it and move south-west a bit?
So you'll start the church, you walk out the western door, you'll travel south for 100, 200 metres, then you'll move west onto the western AA position to assault it and to defend it.
So obviously, Oddball, remember you're not going to be spawning at main, you're going to be spawning at the plains.
Yep.
And Boogie, you're going to be spawning at main with me.
What's the practicality of them planes? Do I spawn my squad in straight away, or wait for an opportune time to spawn it in?
Yeah, you spawn you guys in on it straight away.
Understood.
Just so you guys know, like the previous round, we're gonna have roughly 10 minutes after the first lane is out. So hopefully 1:49 is when we're gonna live.
Copy that. Remember, Oddball, you guys are to, they can pull out their gun on the ground, but do not fire and go prone.
Understood.
Yeah, Boogie.
Just, drop a question in chat. I'll try to answer it. I'm one of the managers at Squad Ops. I do the mission development. So if you got any questions about the operations or missions or anything like that, I'm the guy to ask. And we are live. So almost like the first round, but the US dropped a little further away.
Squad 2 is moving to engage the 20mm due west of the village.
Copy that.
I think they've got a free weekend set up for this weekend too.
Understood.
Being that it's the 75th anniversary of the invasion of Normandy. I have to double check that, but I'm pretty certain it's this weekend. So might be some new players trying it out for the first time. And yeah, the last update they did improved the UI, and they've done some bug fixes, and there's a couple other little random bugs that have been popping up since the update. But for the most part, yeah, it does look pretty good. New map, a couple new maps if you haven't played in a while. These guys are going to hold this road. It's pretty smart. It's open. Watch guys crossing. Looks like the Germans were actually able to get on the position for the U.S. That's unfortunate. It's going to make it harder for the U.S. to go ahead and take this point. Well, okay. So you got Audible back here as a squad leader with his Thompson. He's putting some fire across the road. You know what the U.S. was doing? They were waiting for them to occupy this position.
Command, this is 2. We've got contact at the 20mm. We're trying to engage it right now.
Oh, that's rough. Grenades in this game are taking us out left and right.
Please be advised, we're being engaged from 22's off-site. We are on-site with the gun.
Understood.
Let's go take a look at this other action. It's kind of split across the map here, so looks like Storm is on the gun. Germans are collapsing.
Copy that. We are being engaged from machine gun fire to the southwest. Boogie, need you to flank that.
Southwest, copy. Do you have a grid?
In the barn. In the house.
Do you mean northwest?
Should be in C224 or somewhere around there.
Copy. As a command.
Dude, this place is smoke. Just keep moving.
Where's the medic?
Surprising they didn't have an engineer to be over here and put some HE on it.
Commander, this is Squad 2. We lost a fire team trying to push the objective. We are regrouping and renewing the assault.
Copy that. Shift over to assault the hotel. They've already secured that area.
Oh, you're
Understood.
Yeah. There's a guy who I think is dead.
Look south, dude. They're fucking southwest. There were 3 of them by that tree.
Commander, are you still in fire or is that safe?
Yeah, we're taking contact from the west.
Yeah, the Germans are surrounding
Copy.
them
I'm
here.
clearing a farmhouse and continue down south.
It's interesting when both teams, when they did this flank, the thing, they didn't use this hedgerow or this trench at all. It's pretty viable terrain to take to the objective. Penguins just went down. Looks like to a grenade, possibly.
That was me throwing grenades.
Oh.
I don't know if Germans really going to want to push this anymore. Too many things going on here. Flipping back and forth.
Will you be advised we're getting in from the west and the south?
Copy. This farmhouse is clear. I'm going to continue up.
Well, it looks like the U.S. is going to rely on their marksmanship here and just sit and wait.
The crap out of that.
Take their shots of opportunity.
I don't blame you. It's like, damn.
There's another nade going out. I wonder if this is going to get cartel. Opposite direction.
Up
Okay.
on what sit rep?
So rep is we can't push the 20 mil enemy dug in at that position. We are pushing to hotel currently.
Copy that. Take control of that hotel for me, please.
Backer, there are two to our left on the other side of this trench as well.
There's one right over that berm.
Seems like it's pretty standoffish. Let's see what this other fire team that was left over here. Their objective was to clear out that AA gun, but the Germans have occupied the position before they could get there. They don't have enough firepower now to overtake him, so looks like he's Oddball's taking his squad on
We're
the
sweeping
maneuver
south.
to possibly occupy the crossroads of the town now. Seems like Storm's next objective after he takes and destroys this gun will be the AA gun way out here to the east side of town, so.
Copy that, Boogie. I see movement to my south.
To your direct south?
Southwest and south.
It's like passing ships
Copy.
in the night. These guys are literally probably 100 meters from each other. So Lon's going to take his two buddies over there, probably reinforce Garrett and Cartel here.
Two. Just lost both RPG teams.
Copy. Boogie, I need you to get a move on quicker. They're in between me and you.
I'm trying. The squad's not cooperating.
Well, what do you guys think? Who's going to take this round? Just looking at it right now. You think the U.S. is going to be able to accomplish their mission, or you think the Germans have the upper hand right now? And they're going to quell this this U.S. push here. Got Doobie Scoo out here all by himself. This bush. He's found himself a nice little crater. I see what Aslan has done. He's occupied a bit of a higher position here.
Hey, I mean, we've held this.
Merrick's got the 42. This could be bad. I don't know if they can really see much from here, but they can definitely lay some hate down there and disrupt the U.S. plans.
Squad 2 is pushing into the hotel. No opposition, but enemies to the north. Still have enemies manning the trench line at the 20mm.
Yep, that's at 42. Oof. Yep, the higher position's got good eyes into the trenches here. Boogie's squad has got to step up. They gotta get up here and help these guys out. There you go. Shot one out. Buddy's dead. These guys are just too focused on the U.S. there.
Command, I have eyes on that MG. We're gonna try to get out here.
Hey, friendly to the east. Friendly to the east side. Watch. Friendly to the east side.
Watch like north. Cars like north, right?
Squad 1 is also directly.
Alright, so it looks like they got 2 fire teams going here. Boogie with this team is going to take on the 42 position. Atomic Peach has got a team over there, and looks like they're going to be the ones that actually try to get into the gun position. Let's watch this assault here. See, this is the perfect time where grenades would have destroyed these guys. They have the element surprise. Instead of relying on your rifle to do the work, you can do some grenades and then go back into cover.
He's down.
If anything, it disrupts the position of the Germans. And what's going on. Some guys need a bandage to stay alive. That way you can press your assault even harder. Here we go. Here's a grenade. See, they didn't grenade soon enough, so they got a counter grenade, and Kobe here is down. Maybe the US has got a medic in the squad. Liberal usually plays a medic. Wonder if he is this time. So the Germans are down over here. The hilltop position's been overtaken. We've got this team working up here, working up the road. They're caught between... Oh, that's weird. The cartel's right here.
Code another one north.
Alright, moment for exit here. This is what I'm going to tell you guys. Sounds in post-scripting and squad
Squad 3, sit around.
are awesome. You can hear different weapon types, directions, everything just based on sound.
We're taking contact from the east.
If you guys don't use sound already to gameplay, then you should definitely shit in squad, because as you saw here, Zaki was right next to Cartel, and go off. I realized there's a guy real close to him.
Start maneuvering down to me, south.
I'm alive.
Oh, we moved.
It's a bit of a shitty situation, but we need to get your guys maneuvering. And you're in charge up there.
I might still be in the bushes. I'm coming out to your left.
So this is just the remaining forces here over here. Penguins, Mr. Muffs, and Claw Dog. So hopefully they'll link back up here with oh, the squad leader over here went down too. Oh boy. Well, this is taking a real leadership here. Shit. hit here. Wow. Just heard Abal talking to everybody. Let's go check out, let's see what they got left over here in town. The U.S. has 2 objectives after they destroy both the guns. This is one of the remaining guns right here. And the other one is where that clump of Germans is over there, so obviously that's not going to be their objective. After they destroy one of those 2 guns, they get to either occupy the church, or their mission is to occupy the crossroads down here at the T. And they have 4 guys down here, including the last remaining original leader here, Oddball. So he's squad leader of this and last in command of the original plan. Let's see who Nightmare is. Is Nightmare the... I don't know what their plan here is. Maybe set up a position to overwatch while the other group comes in here to take this gun. Don't know. Guess we'll have to watch, right?
Anyone on this net?
Right, man, we're going to be doing some foolish things here. It's all or nothing. I'm with you, man. To the west, don't see anything. I'll go first. We're going to get in a ditch and get that AA position. Actually, I should scope out the AA. That'd be clever. Thinking maybe the orchard will seal us the best. I'm going. Cross.
Teams look about even here. It looks like I can see 9 Germans left, and we have 4 U.S. over here, and then we've got the remainders of this. These guys. So U.S. has got 11, Germans got 9, so somewhat even. But the U.S. still has one more primary objective to do, which is to destroy this gun right here.
Oh, the friendlies, I get you. I thought you meant the enemy.
Oh, no.
Okay, we like spec up, yeah. I don't know which is the best way to go.
Fetch.
Get low, get low.
Yeah, I was about to say that turret's gonna look at us.
We're gonna bolt it to the AA. Somebody's got them riled up. Whoever it is needs a medal. Cool shit.
I'm sipping my last canyon.
Listen, maggot, you fucking.
Yeah, I don't know about the squad commander role. I don't know what kind of stuff he's gonna get. You know,
Okay,
kind
I want
of stuff.
west.
If it's like post-scriptum, where he's gonna get off-map support, like artillery and maybe some CAS or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see how that compares. That was good shooting there.
Are you across?
I do feel like
All right,
squad though is better suited for that kind of teamwork kind of role of a commander, because the community itself is just used to the squads having to work with each other to accomplish whatever the objective is, you know. if it's insurgency or advanced and secure or whatever it may be. It seems like there's a little bit more emphasis put on teamwork in squad than other games that I've seen. Feels like Scriptum was getting back to that too.
If
After
admin
the
can
release,
clarify
they
whether
changed
I'm
some
making
things
a
up to
grenade
help
bomb
with
right
a
now,
little
that'd be
bit
good.
better teamwork to take place. But yeah, I'll see how it turns out in squad. I mean, got to know what they're going to do first and how they're implementing it and stuff like that. Okay, so it looks like the U.S. forces are going to be taking this northern approach. I think their aim is to get to the church and occupy it.
Understood.
Yeah, I don't know if the UAV was talked about or not. There's definitely something a little bit, I guess. Almost feels a little battlefield-ish, right? UAV. Yeah, I'm not too sold on the voice commands either. I mean, it gives you a little bit of an element of immersion, I guess, but I think it's just one of those little fun additions you can add on to. I do appreciate the lips moving when you're talking and the squad leader's hand to the, to his headphones or whatever when he's talking on the command net. I think those kind of things are cool to see.
Understood. That's fine, that's fine.
We're waiting for them to fashion some grenade bombs over here. Let's watch this this unit move in here.
Okay, understood. I was maneuvering guys. I'll hold them in position now.
Just book it.
For the best.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh, these guys are actually going to take the AA
We
gun
haven't died yet.
that the Germans have left open. That's interesting. It's a turn of events there you didn't see coming. I mean, as the Germans, I would have left like a buddy pair over here, 2 guys. You know, just to prevent the U.S. from accomplishing the primary mission. I mean, this position itself is easily covered from the church and or the buildings here. They wouldn't have to leave town, even though Oddball was able to sneak his way in. So, this is interesting. All right, well, let's see these guys do the charge up the hill to an empty position, and hopefully an easy objective for them to capture and deal with.
This cover fire for them.
Alright, I'm gonna set down my explosive.
Get a perimeter set up.
Alright, so they're putting some explosives on that gun.
Everyone vacate the area.
I'll sit here and watch it blow up.
Let's go
Alright. So the US have accomplished both their AA guns, so the primary objective is complete. Now they can move on to their secondary, which is either occupying this crossroads here or the church on the north end of town. If the U.S. has any kind of inkling as to what the Germans are doing, these guys have been sitting down here in the hotel for a while. They should know that the crossroads is open. They can easily occupy this position and then flip it on the Germans to attack them. So, yeah, there's the broadcast letting the U.S. know they've accomplished their mission. Also letting the Germans know that the U.S. doesn't have to attack this AA gun over here. So, we'll see how it plays out. I think the last order was to occupy the church. So, it sounds like the Germans are actually shooting at some guys over here.
Alright, head west.
Alright, come on guys, let's crawl this way.
Yeah, it sounds like they've secured the crossroads, so now the Germans need to take it back. I'm glad you enjoyed your op, Kyle. Wouldn't say we're too milsimmy. Just enough to make the role you play in the op feel like it's important, and hopefully fun enough to where you're not sitting in a trench for half an hour waiting for.
Say again?
You guys could be in the bunkers below you.
Waiting for the enemy to show up. I don't know about you guys, but everybody likes to shoot the rifle. All right, so we can see what's happening here. Is the U.S. is going to occupy the crossroads here, which is this little T intersection. They can be in these bunkers or that bunker over there. The Germans have to basically take it back.
JP, try spawn those barrels over there.
And I think this is Oddball, maybe? Let's take a look. Is this Oddball over here? Nope, you're Nightmare. I guess the last squad leader's gone down, so.
Low profile, watch the. Actually, well, we have people going over.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here. You got basically two guys to hold this position
hold this bush
over
here.
the
I'll
remaining
hold these.
German forces.
We're supposed to actually hold this corner right here. Got contacts north. I think it came from the second story building again.
Copy.
Try and keep low on that side.
Oh, yeah, Nightmare set up in a good spot here. I think he has the bar too. Yeah, he's gonna nail these guys if they try to cross this road. He's gonna nail them. Hopefully he doesn't overshoot. I mean, get these guys trying to collapse in on here.
I'm gonna be watching the east side. Try to watch northwest side.
We'll just sit here and see how this unfolds.
I'm actually.
You got contacts there?
Yeah, U.S. forces must be close. I hear bushes. Yep. Well, they've got another team set up here at the end of the road. I don't know if they're holding or if they're actually gonna sit there and.
Is there a way you can set up your BAR a little bit more out of that bunker so you can watch the road as they cross?
That's a good position here to watch the
I'm gonna sit here
side
with
of
you
this
and
other
try and
flank
block
of the
your shot.
crossroads. Oh, your Nightmare. He opened up. Looks like we have a German that tested the road and got schwacked. Oop. Yeah, that got him here. That was a good grenade. Shooting into the dark.
So we gotta look east.
You can't get on. They're in the bushes. Check your fire northeast, like direct northeast.
Yeah, that's what I was shooting at. I don't know.
Don't stay on the left. Like 60, 70.
Oh,
He's
somebody
setting
shot
shops.
at me.
Yeah, he's 70.
I'm moving.
Dead.
Nice.
Another one's moving 70s. He just ran across.
Tower side?
Right where that other guy was.
He's got to be hurt from that grenade. Yep. He's bandaging now. So only 3 Germans left here. Oh, yep, 2 Germans left here. I think that grenade's gonna over. Too far. Let's take a look at it to see who's left here. Well, Pipe Milk was left. Now it's just Nova. So Nova versus the rest of the paratroopers. good game.
GG, guys.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, this stream. This is Squad Ops. This is the One Life mission in the game of Scriptum. You can always visit us on our Discord if you got any feedback, comments, or trying to figure out what we do and how to join us. That's the place to go. Our website is squadops.gg.
Good work, guys.
You can find a link
Good
to our
job, guys.
Discord there. And this is X.
Good shit.
And as always, thanks for coming in and watching and chatting it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this Scriptum mission, and hopefully we get some more missions in the future.